Good morning, children. Children, today's video is about isomerism, and today we are going to cover structural isomerism. So let's start with isomerism. If I want to define isomerism term here is the phenomena of existence of two or more compounds possessing the same molecular formula is known as isomerism, and such compounds which are showing the similar molecular formula but different structural formula will be called as isomers. Isomerism are of two types: structural isomerism and stereoisomerism. Structural isomerism, where you will see the same molecular formula but they got different structural formula, and in stereoisomerism, where you will see two or more compounds with the same structural formula but they have different spatial arrangement of the groups in a particular compound. Stereoisomerism is further divided into geometrical isomerism and optical isomerism, and structural isomerism will be further classified into chain isomerism, position isomerism, functional isomerism, metamerism, and tautomerism. So children, one by one we are going to study all the category of structural isomerism. So type 1 is chain isomerism. Children, chain isomerism is when two or more compounds have same molecular formula but different parent chain or different carbon skeleton. It is referred to as chain isomerism, and such isomers are called chain isomers. Let's take example, children. For example, the molecular formula C5H12 is there, and these are the three possible structures or structural formula for C5H12 molecule is: number 1, normal pentane, where you are seeing there is a chain of 5 carbon atoms bonded with single covalent bond, and other valencies of carbon is fulfilled by bonding with hydrogen atoms. Second compound is 2-methyl butane or isopentane, where you will see the parent chain is of 4 carbon atoms and 5th carbon atom is present as the side chain. If you count number of carbon atoms and hydrogen atoms in this compound also, you will get C5 and H12. And the third isomer or third chain isomer of C5H12 is neopentane or 2,2-dimethyl propane. Here what you will see, there is a parent carbon chain of 3 carbon atoms having 2 side chain on second carbon atom. So children, these are the 3 possible chain isomer for the molecular formula C5H12. Now the next example, butane. The molecular formula of butane is C4H10. If you see, there are 2 possible chain isomers for butane. Number 1 is butane, where all the carbon atoms are bonded with single covalent bond, and the another isomer would be 2-methyl propane, where the second carbon atom is having a side chain, that is CH3. So children, these are the 2 isomers, the chain isomers for butane. Now next is position isomers or position isomerism. Children, when 2 or more compounds differ in the position of substituent atom or functional group on the carbon skeleton, they are called position isomers, or phenomena is called as position isomerism. I would say in very simple words, you would see the two or more compounds showing a similar molecular formula, but the position of substituent or position of functional group is different in the different isomers. For example, C3H8O is the molecular formula. If I draw two possible position isomers for this compound is propanol 1 and next is propane 2 all. In propane 1 all is the structure where you will see the OH group is present on first position, that is first carbon atom, and the position of OH or the locant number of OH is 2 in case of propane 2 all, because they are showing the different locant number for the functional group. That is why they are called as position isomers. Now children, another example of position isomerism is the compound containing 4 carbon atoms and one single covalent bond in between 2 carbon atoms. Compound 1 is but2ene, where the position of double bond is on carbon 2, and another position isomer for this compound is but1ene, where the position or the locant number for the double bond is 1. These two are the position isomers exhibiting position isomerism. Now the third category is functional isomerism or functional group isomerism. Children, in this kind of isomerism where you will see the two or more compounds used to show the similar molecular formula, or they can be represented by the same molecular formula but they have different functional groups. That is why they are called as functional group isomers. For example, let's take molecular formula C3H6O. The first functional group isomer for C3H6O molecular formula is propanone, containing ketonic group in between 2 carbon atoms, and the another possible functional group isomer for this molecular formula is propanol. The aldehyde group is present here. So children, this is how we represent the functional group isomers for the molecular formula C3H6O. Metamerism children. Metamerism arises due to the different alkyl chains on the either side of the functional group in the molecule. Children, different compounds with the same molecular formula and they also have same functional group but having unequal distribution of carbon atoms on the either side of functional group. Such kind of isomers which arise due to the functional group like ether, ketone or secondary amine, these kind of isomers are called as metamers, or the phenomena is called as metamerism. For example, there is a compound you are seeing here. One compound is CH3OC3H7 and another compound is C2H5OC2H5. In both the compound, ether functional group is present, but they are showing the same molecular formula, which is C4H10O. This the molecular formula for methoxypropane is C4H10O and ethoxyethane is also C4H10O, but on either side of ether you are seeing the different alkyl groups are bonded. In case of methoxypropane, methyl and propyl groups are present, and in case of ethoxyethane, on both the sides ethyl groups are present. Similarly, if you are talking about secondary amine like NH, on both the side in this compound you are seeing there are ethyl groups and on both the side on this compound you are seeing methyl and propyl group, although the molecular formula of both the compounds remain same. So we are calling such kind of isomers as metamers. Now tautomerism, the last type of structural isomerism. Tautomerism, same compounds exist as a mixture of two or more structurally distinct molecules which are in rapid equilibrium with each other. This phenomena is referred as tautomerism, and these interconverting isomers are called tautomers. Children, in all tautomers, it is seen it is actually the proton which used to shift from one atom to another atom in a molecule to form tautomers. For example, if you take example keto-enol tautomerism, this is a ketonic compound where you are seeing one carbon atom bonded with oxygen atom. Here it is bonded with this carbon atom which is bonded with one hydrogen atom, and when this hydrogen atom shift to this oxygen atom, then this double bond will transform into single bond, and the two carbon atoms will be bonded with double covalent bond. So what will happen, as soon as this hydrogen is shifted to oxygen, all will form, alcoholic group has come, and the two carbon atoms are bonded with double bond which is represented by -ene suffix. So this is why we used to call keto-enol. Keto means the ketonic group is transforming into enol form. En means double bond and ol means hydroxyl group. These two forms are interconvertible form, and these two forms are used to be called as tautomers, and the phenomena is called as tautomerism. Thank you, children.